How to trim a pothos plant. Today I will show you how to remove yellow, brown leaves and how to properly trim leaves that only have brown or yellow tips. We need to do that to make sure that our plant always looks clean and beautiful. I have few different varieties of pothos here. I will work on all of them and demonstrate to you exactly what needs to be done. And I'm going to start with the biggest plant I have here. When you're working on your plant, you need to make sure you have sharp and clean tools. I always spray all my tools with rubbing alcohol, make sure they're super clean. Now I'm going to check this plant closely and see which leaves need to go, which one needs to be trimmed, and I will start right in the center here. All right, so let's take a closer look. You see there are a few completely dead leaves. These dry leaves can be simply removed by hand. You don't need to use your scissors for those. This guy right here, it's not completely dry, but as you can see, most of the part is already browning. So I would want to cut it, and you need to move as close to the main stem as possible and just cut the leaf away. Let me see what else we have here. Yeah, there are a few completely dry leaves here. And we're just gonna remove this by hand. All right, I see some yellowing leaves here. The reason why we want to remove this type of leaves is because we do not want our plant to spend its energy on dying leaves. We want it to concentrate on developing new leaves and growing healthy. And again, you just move as close to the stem as possible and you cut it out. Okay, I will cut this one. Also, you see very close to the stem. That's it, the leaf is out. Now I will show you how to trim the leaves that only have browning or yellow tips. And the main thing is that you do not want to cut the plant on a straight line. You will make your plant look really chopped and it's not going to be a pretty look. You would want to follow the leaves' natural shape. Don't rush, do it very slow. And then do the same on the other side. To make it look nice and natural. See? That's the shape you want to do. If you would want to cut it in a straight line, I'll show you just, if you cut it this way, you see, it doesn't look so pretty. So you want to keep the natural leaf shape when you trim the tips. Let me see if anything else is here. The leaf here, you see it's already damaged, so we can just simply remove this. You see, it's already looking better. Now I'm going to work on the other plant that has a much smaller leaves. This Pearl and Jade pothos, I don't see any browning tips, but I do see leaves that have some yellow and brown spots. Some are completely yellowing, so I'm just going to remove those. I will remove this yellow leaf. Oh, it came out on its own. This is great. I see another leaf right here, and I will cut it actually together with the stem. This small leaf here has some spotting, so I would want to remove that. And I have to follow the leaf stem and to get all the way down. Yeah, and just cut it out. Let me see if we have any more leaves here. Yes, there is another leaf that has spots, and I'm going to remove that. I can see some dry leaves at the bottom. We want to get rid of those too. There is another leaf. And few dry leaves at the bottom, out. As I said, there are no brown tips on any leaves, so I don't need to trim any tips of the leaves. I hope you can tell that the plant looks very refreshed with just removing a few leaves. Now I will check this Cebu Blue pothos, which is, by the way, my favorite pothos variety, and see if any leaves need to be removed or it just needs a small trimming. I do not see any leaves that need to be cut out, but I do see some brown tips on some leaves right here, and I am going to trim this. Again, just follow the natural shape of the leaf, you see? It looks much better. Let me do the same for this leaf. And on the other side. Oh, there is another one here. And it's done. Don't you love the color of this neon pothos? It's amazing. Look how bright and vibrant it is. So let me check if this guy needs any trimming. I do not see anything on this side. There is just one leaf on this side, and I'm going to remove it. And there is another one right here. So only 2 leaves that need to be removed. All right, so 2 leaves. And again, we want to go all the way down where the leaf attaches to the stem and cut this one. And this would be the second one I would remove because it's already getting yellow. Everything else looks pretty good to me. Now all my pothos plants look refreshed and groomed. If you still have any questions about how to trim pothos plants, let me know in the comments below.